Hey guys, how's it going on? Sam here to do a review on Boku no Hero Academia Season 2, aka Episode 15, which is obviously Episode 2 or Season 2. So yeah, this episode was lit. Before we even get to it, I think we need to just, appreciate some of the awesomeness from this episode. Mineta, Mineta is a smart man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised that he was so slick in this episode. Mineta's coming in, doing acrobats and jumping all over his great balls. And that sounds really weird saying great balls, but I don't know what else to call it. But either way, Mineta was coming in slick. But then I loved his preparation. His training is just there, he's just holding the trophy. And he's like, thank you everyone, thank you. And if you even look into his room, he's got like Mount Lady and Midnight Posters. So I'm just like, Mineta, you're a G right there. But I really did love this episode. This episode was so awesome. And just listening to that opening again, honestly, this week I was so torn because I was talking with a couple of guys and I was just thinking, okay, what do you like better? Season 1 opening or Season 2? And you know what, guys, I think I have to decide, it's Season 2, because the opening for Season 2 is lit. You're seeing like all the montages and everything like that, and it's just awesome. So let's get straight down into the gripes of this episode, and pretty much it was Todoroki centric. I'm a bit more happy. I'm a bit, you could say what's the word? I'm satisfied, you could say, with the pacing of this chapter. It seems like the obstacle race will actually end next episode. And if you guys aren't aware about this, it has been confirmed Boku no Hero Season 2 will be 25 episodes. So that is amazing for us fans. It's going to be awesome. 25 episodes of this greatness. So we're going to go through a lot of content, in this season, you could say, so it's going to be really great. And with the obstacle races finishing next episode, we're going to get a lot of greatness in the next couple of episodes too. So it's exciting right now. It's an amazing time to be a Boku no Hero fan, both of the anime and the manga. Guys, we're on this hype train and it's awesome. So yes, this episode was pretty much Todoroki centric, and we get a little bit more on his character. He declares war. Todoroki is just like, he's like to Deku, you know what? I know All Might's got his eyes on you, and that is interesting. So basically, Todoroki wants to not only prove it to himself, but prove it to everyone that he's the best, that he is stronger than the one that All Might thinks of, if you kind of get what I mean. Because obviously we know the relationship between All Might and Deku, but Todoroki doesn't. Now I'm not sure if it was last week's episode or maybe in Season 1. It was when All Might, I think it was last week's episode, it was when All Might asked Deku for lunch. And then, Todoroki saw that. Todoroki noticed something along the lines of that. So ever since then, obviously, Todoroki's been thinking, hang on, this guy, he's got All Might's eyes on him. So, I need to prove to myself that I'm better. And the animation for this episode was glorious. Todoroki is sick. Honestly, the animation bones, you guys are like the GOAT. Because Todoroki comes in, takes out the bots, takes out all the robots, and he just does it so strategically, so logically. From the get-go, he was taking people out. Like, honestly, when they were running through the corridor, man was coming in, freezing people, and it was just awesome. I really did love the animation on Todoroki. I know it showed it from the opening, like you saw Todoroki take out the robot from the opening, but this did it so much more. Like, it was so much more amazing. And I really did like the training montages during this episode. I thought it was awesome. Now, for you, if you guys don't read the manga, and you guys are anime onlys, we did see some of the scenes for the training, but it weren't that elaborate. So I really liked it. It was really satisfying from a manga standpoint, a manga reader, to see it get all of that animated and see a little bit more, actually. See a little bit more of Bones actually taking their time to animate these training scenes. For example, we're seeing Ojiro jumping on the roofs. We're seeing, I really loved it, Uraraka and Mina, they're working together. I thought that was pretty awesome, to be honest. And then you see, like, what's his name? It begins with a K. Damn it, it's the guy that talks to animals, and it was the guy who was eating and like punching at the trees. I can't remember his name, but you see those two training, and Kirishima's just hilarious. Like, honestly, I'm wondering what's going through his mind, because Kirishima's probably like, okay, let me jump off this building right now and harden myself. It was lit, it was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie, but I just find it funny, to be honest. And we saw like Bakugo, Kaminari, and Tokiyami, like all of that was amazing, and I just loved it. I just loved this episode. I can't tell you guys how how much I did. The obstacle race is awesome. I'm liking how it's been executed. It seems like Todoroki is going to be the focus of this sports festival. And it's pretty interesting to see. He says something along the lines when he was taking out the robot. He says, my stupid dad will be watching. Now, we're getting a little bit of info onto Todoroki's character. He seems like a very stoic kind of person, and it seems like his objective is just to become the best, because when Kirishima's pushing him off Deku, he's just like, I'm not here to make friends, so what does it matter? He says something along the lines like that. So obviously Todoroki, he's not here for the social. He's not here for the social. He's coming here with a prime objective. You know, he wants to be number one, he wants to be the best, and it seems like he wants to prove himself to his father as well. He wants to make a point to his father. We know that his father's Endeavor, but we haven't gone too much into that, so obviously I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but it's pretty awesome. This chapter was lit. Now this episode was lit. So next episode's going to be awesome. We'll come to the end of the obstacle race. And before I go, can I just say one thing, and that is Deku's mum. Deku's mum is so cute, it's unbelievable. Like, the thing is, she's so cute, it's crazy, because she's like saying to Deku, oh, I'll record it in high definition, and then when the robots come, she's like, oh, Deku, run, please run, and like, she's crying, and I'm just like, oh, bro, that is the cutest thing ever. Deku's mum is so adorable, just from this episode, and just in general, she's just so cute, like, honestly, you just want to hug her, man. But, yeah, so this episode was amazing, you know, with the split, so I think it's awesome. I think one more thing to point out definitely is Deku's character a little bit. And it's kind of interesting to see how it was portrayed in this episode. Basically, obviously from the start of the episode, All Might comes in and All Might's like, I want you to show yourself. This is pretty much what the sports festival is. All Might wants Deku to show himself to be worthy of the successor. All Might wants Deku to be like, I am here, I'm the new symbol of peace at this sports festival. So obviously there's a lot of pressure on Deku. Deku's got a lot of pressure on him right now. But he doesn't seem motivated. He really didn't seem motivated from this episode. He was just like, okay, I know I've got All Might on my side, but he's thinking of all the other characters' motivation. Oh, Chaco's doing this for her parents. Ida's got it because Ida's inspired by his brother. Bakugo's just got an innate drive to be the best and, you know, be a great hero like All Might. And Deku's thinking, what about me? Where's my drive? Where's my motivation? So when Todoroki comes in and Todoroki's just like, objectively, I'm better than you. I'm going to defeat you. That just slams Deku into the ground even more. But he realizes, he brings himself back up, and he remembers. That's what I liked him when All Might was just like, remember yourself at the beach park, because he needs to remember why he's doing this for, and where he's come from as well. I know you can sometimes forget about it. I know there's always that, a lot of quotes. People always say, don't forget where you've come from. But, you know, Deku has to remember, you know. Deku has to remember the strength, the efforts that he's put in himself to come this far. And once he remembered it in this episode, that's where his boldness came back. That's when his confidence came back. And I thought it was pretty awesome. It was a nice touch how, when the robots came back up. And the first time, Deku was scared. He couldn't even move. But you see him, he's making a stance. He's got a smile up and he's thinking, alright, what am I going to do right now? So that's awesome characterization right there. And I just can't wait to see what next episode has in store for us. We've got a couple of new characters. We didn't get their names, so pretty cool to see more of them, but obviously it looks like a little bit of foreshadowing to see. We may see some fights between these two characters. And Bakugo, you guys know, if you didn't know already, I'm a Bakugo fanboy. He's probably my favourite character in the series. So when Bakugo comes up and he's just like, I pledge I will be number one, it's just awesome. But notice he's not being cocky. Deku pointed that out as well. Deku said this isn't like the normal Bakugo. Bakugo's not being overconfident. He's just being, you know, assured in his abilities. And I really love that, because remember in Season 1, you know, Bakugo, he was so brash, he was so cocky. Some of that is still there, but he's got a little bit more maturity to it, I'd say so. And especially the way he was dealing with confrontation in this episode. When the new characters, the new other students were coming up to him, he was just like, he didn't even entertain it. And that's what I really loved about it. They were shouting at him, they were saying, you're so cocky, I'm going to defeat you. Bakugo didn't even reply. And that's maturity at its finest, it really is. And just the way he carried himself and just shouting, and he just said, I pledge myself to be number one. That's awesome. So I just can't wait to see what Bakugo's going to do. Obviously I know, but it's going to be awesome to see it animated, and it's going to be awesome to see what Bakugo's got in store for everyone else, and to see what is in store for us in the next couple of episodes. So guys, that's all from me. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below what you thought about this episode. Can I just say, just to end this off, there's been a massive difference from season 1 and season 2, and that's been the flashbacks. I know a lot of people were talking about in season 1 there were so many flashbacks. They kind of dialed back on it so far in these past 2 episodes. So yeah, I think they kind of listened from criticism. Maybe they listened from their faults and they improved on that, and that's pretty awesome. So Bone's doing a great job. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked anything I say, please drop a like. That will be greatly appreciated. Let's continue the discussion down below on how awesome, you know, that scene of Todoroki, you know, just destroying those robots. That was lit. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, guys. Subscribe for weekly reviews of Boku no Hero. And I'll see you next week for that episode. That is episode 3. You know what I'm saying? Peace out, guys. Goodbye.